by our title sponsor, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, along with along with Pizza Man, Norris Hardware, Your Pana, Save a Lot, Whiskey Bill Saloon and Liquor Emporium, the City of Pana, and Locked and Loaded Limited. On the phone line, we have District Administrator Jessica Miller at Pana School District. How are you this morning, Jessica?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Absolutely. And thank you for joining us once again here on this WTIM Pana Morning Show. We're going to learn all about you. We're going to learn some plans for the district and just some current happenings. So let's just jump right into that. You've been in the school district for a long time and in a couple different school districts. So break us down with your bio right now. What do the people need to know about you?
Well, I started my career here in the Pana School District as a fourth grade teacher at Lincoln Elementary School, and I taught fourth grade for 10 years. I returned to school and earned my master's degree in instructional technology and learning design, and then I transitioned into a technology integration specialist for the Pana School District.
Wow.
And that was a role that I held for 7 years. During that time, I served as a high school volleyball coach, a track coach. I also sponsored, with two close friends of mine, a running club for young ladies called the Pink Panther Running Club. And we did that for 11 years, and we had 5K races to benefit the organization.
Wow.
In 2017, though, I earned my principal's endorsement and soon became the principal of Taylorville Junior High School in 2018. And served as principal for 3 years and was transitioned then to technology administrator in the Taylorville School District for another 3 years. And I started going back to school to earn my superintendent endorsement. And that's what led me here to Pana. And now I'm serving as a district administrator.
Wow, quite a route you have taken right there. So many different facets of education that you've been able to work in there, from technology to athletics to, of course, fourth grade teaching, elementary school teaching. That is all just really cool things. And we just had a conversation with assistant principal at Pana Elementary School, and there are just so many topics that you need to be aware of. I mean, how important is that experience that you've had in today's world of education?
Well, I think it just gives me a unique perspective on things. You
Yeah.
know, the elementary background is great for dealing with some of the issues that go on in the elementary building. But, things have changed, times have changed, education continues to evolve. So it's just important just to stay current on what's going on and stay current on different approaches, different instructional strategies, and all of my experiences to help me do that, push me to where I am.
Absolutely. And I know Pana School District right now, you guys just had a huge adaptation here with Pana Elementary School. Talk to me about that, those operations there, working with other people and very experienced people as well, past superintendents. Break down that whole situation.
Well, we are fortunate here. We were able to open a new elementary school this fall, and that's a credit to our past board, past superintendent, our current board, and our maintenance director. There's a lot of work that went into this project. It's just a wonderful facility. It was so exciting to see students and teachers enter that building for the first time. And I'm fortunate in the role that I have right now, serving as district administrator. While I'm working to earn my superintendent endorsement, I'm actually working along two of my professional mentors. So Dr. David Lett is serving as an interim superintendent right now, and also Dr. Greg Firstenow. I have worked for both of them during my tenure, and I have high respect for both of them. They bring different strengths to the table and are teaching me every day, what it takes to be a superintendent.
Yeah, gosh, I can't imagine just how nice it must be to have that experience to your right and to your left right there and figuring out just the day-to-day things. Can you bring up maybe just one random topic that has kind of come across your desk that you've had to deal with in these first couple of weeks of school?
Well, there's just so many. One of the things we did just last night is, we presented the budget for the upcoming, the school year. So just being a part of the budgeting process and taking a look at, where our facilities are. We have the brand new building, but we have two other facilities there on one campus. It's just making small improvements to those facilities just to, make this place the best place it can be and a safe environment for our kids and for our staff.
Absolutely. And in Taylorville School District, we know how important it is to have that permanent superintendent in there. We've had a couple of switches over the years. Now we do have one great permanent superintendent in there. Is there a need in Pana School District right now where it feels like we need a permanent superintendent in there? Or, are operations being carried out just well right now with kind of this tag team effort?
Right. That's the whole idea is that they can, the interims can then provide me the support that I need to then take over the superintendent role next school year. And, that's my goal here in my career is this is where I see myself. I love the Pana community, the school district, and I'm glad to be back here working right alongside several of my former colleagues. And this is where I want to finish my career.
Absolutely. We kind of already got our answer a little bit, but all of your experiences, all of your education and things you have done, what caused you to pursue this career and this track to superintendent?
Well, to be honest, I picked a career on a whim. I was in college and I changed different majors over the course of my time. But what landed me there in fourth grade here in Pana at Lincoln Elementary School and gave me a chance. And I really took it very seriously and loved working with my colleagues every day and just loved, working with the kids. But Dr. David Lett has always been a strong mentor of mine, kept pushing me, go back to school and to pursue some leadership opportunities. So when I became the technology integration specialist here in the district, that gave me, one of those leadership roles. And I was able to help teachers integrate technology into their classrooms. We were one of the first one-to-one Chromebook programs here in the area, and that was pretty exciting. And it just kept pushing me to just keep learning, keep pushing my leadership skills, and that did lead me back here and to the Pana School District.
That is really amazing. And then maybe getting a little bit off topic right here. You talk about technology right there and the one-to-one Chromebook ratio. That is perfect. But Pana Elementary, at least Pana Elementary, I'm assuming junior and high school are kind of going the same direction. You guys have you're really ahead of the curve here with the technology. I was just hearing about robotics and coding in elementary school. Did you imagine that when you got one-to-one Chromebooks a while back?
Oh, it's so exciting, and then, I guess you never know like how many opportunities you're able to provide your students. You always want to keep, searching for the next best thing, but it's evolved so quickly. And, it's a credit too to Kim Honenkamp, Amanda Skinner. Both ladies are now technology integrationists here in the Pana School District, and they provide students with so many opportunities with coding and their STEM education programs and 3D printing and Cricut projects and just design. And we even have a group of students at the high school who are repairing Chromebooks now. And when I worked here in the district as technology integration specialist, I would have loved to have, a crew of kids to help me with the repair process. So we've really come a long way, and I want to see us continue to keep pushing further.
Yeah, it's got to be so special to see from elementary to high school, these students being involved in so many different levels right there. I can't believe they're fixing up the Chromebooks. That is such an amazing thing. I imagine that's one IT person trying to fix all these Chromebooks, but now you got a whole team of students that can now make that into a career. So that is all just really cool things right there. What motivates you to do all of this, Jessica?
I enjoy working with people.
Yeah.
I enjoy, just pushing myself and learning every day. And I just want to get better every day. And I think that's what motivates me. And I want to see the strengths in others, and build upon that. I'm very fortunate here. I've got a great team to work with from the top down. So, I want people to enjoy coming to work every day and just being a part of something that's great for kids.
Absolutely. It seems like the communication between at least district administration, the superintendent, the board, and back to the staff is all going pretty well, and the educators right there. Can you speak to that and that communication? Because these are, especially I'm thinking elementary school, because we just did have that conversation, but I'm sure in all grade levels there is this new push, empathy, and self-reliance, all these really cool topics. But that does come from the board, correct?
Right. I mean, we just want to make sure we're communicating well with our teachers, our students, our parents, our community. We're going to continue working on that. Yeah. But it's also building on some of those, like you're talking about empathy and some of those skills. It's like those foundational skills that kids need just to continue working through the day-to-day, right? Staff, students both need those skills. So we just want to see the best in our kids, and we're really working together as an admin team to just put some plans together that are more cohesive, just working together. Yeah. We're fortunate to have this one campus now, too. So all our students are right there on one campus, and so it provides more of a collaborative environment. Our high school kids can visit the elementary school and work with them. Junior high kids can, visit the high school, vice versa. So a lot of great opportunities that I see down the road.
Absolutely, and you talk about those fundamental topics right there, and it feels like those fundamental topics used to be math, science, reading, language. It's kind of moved away from that just a little bit.
Well, I think those are obviously still important.
Of course.
We're looking at the whole child, right?
Yeah.
So there's just a lot more than just those academic pieces in education these days. So we just have to take a lot of different things into consideration.
Absolutely, and I'm loving the extra attention, the extra focus on these little ones before they have to sit in the classroom. All their other needs are satisfied there. They can get ready to learn. This is really awesome stuff. We're speaking with Jessica Miller, District Administrator at Pana School District. Wonderful conversation so far. We're going to learn some goals for the district for Jessica Miller herself when we come back on this morning show here. It's brought to you by our title sponsor, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, along with Pizza Man, Noren's Hardware, Your Pana Save a Lot, Whiskey Bill, Saloon and Liquor Emporium, the City of Pana, and Locked and Loaded Limited. We'll be right back here on WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Attention hunters and gun owners, you must get to Locked and Loaded Sportsman Paradise in Pana. Take the short drive and shop Central Illinois' premier gun shop. Come see the huge inventory of firearms, ammo, hunting supplies, and accessories. In stock now, custom designed Locked and Loaded t-shirts and headgear. Brush up on your shooting skills at the indoor range featuring 7 shooting lanes. If it has to do with firearms or hunting, you'll find it at Locked and Loaded on Route 16 East in Pana. Locked and Loaded, open 6 days a week. Like them on Facebook. Noren's Hardware is a local family-owned store offering a wide selection of quality hardware supplies at competitive prices. Whether you need plumbing supplies or electrical supplies, you're sure to find what you need at Noren's Hardware Store, including ice melt, shovels, gloves, heat tape, pipe insulation, portable heaters, and propane to get ready for the winter months. Our staff is committed to providing outstanding customer service and is ready to assist you. Visit our store at 55 Main Street in Pana today.
This is Jordan Rupert with People's Bank and Trust, where customers have one business banker who understands their business and provides the right financial service to achieve their financial goals. Your business banker is your single source for all your financial needs, from cash management to lines of credit, from mortgages to equipment loans, and everything in between. Call me at 888-PBT-1954. Bank with People's Bank and Trust, so you can spend your time running your business, not explaining it. At People's Bank and Trust, we put people first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Summer means activity, and if you've been in the hospital or just need a little extra help to get back to being active, Taylorville Care Center can help. Their therapy program and medical care can enable you to recover and return to life. Private rooms are available, and you can have visits from your friends and family to return to being active. Find out more on Taylorville Care Center's great therapy program to get you active again. Call 824-9636, 824-9636, caring for the community for over 50 years.
Hi everyone, Nicole Patrick here, your new local country financial representative at 917 West Bresser in Taylorville. I'm proud to recognize the Tornado student athletes that represent our community by being the exclusive sponsor of the WTIM Nicole Patrick Country Financial Player of the Game. During Tornado sports broadcasts this school year, WTIM announcers will select a player at the end of each game who will receive a certificate for being named our Player of the Game. Good luck to all the teams this season, and go Tornadoes!
Just Beds are the yawn exterminators, and they can give you a better night's sleep. Choose from Bemco, Chatham & Wells, Sealy, Simmons, and Tempur-Pedic. Find out the many models and styles available on their updated website by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
This is Dr. Bill Byers, and I'm excited to announce the expansion of my Stealth Wellness business. Not only do I do functional medicine testing, blood work, and nutrition, but I've added red light therapy and sauna therapy to benefit those of Central Illinois. To learn more, click on my banner ad at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back into our WTIM Pana Morning Show, this time with Jessica Miller, District Administrator for Pana School District. Thanks so much to our title sponsor, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, along with Pizza Man, Noren's Hardware, Your Pana Save a Lot, Whiskey Bill, Saloon and Liquor Emporium, the City of Pana, and Locked and Loaded Limited. Live stream sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. Back to Jessica Miller here, District Administrator with Pana School District. We learned all about her journey, all about her experiences leading up to this point as the district admin. Let's talk some long-term goals for this Pana School District. What do you got for us?
Well, I'd really like to see us build upon some career and technical education, and really building upon a lot of the supports that we have in this community, just to provide opportunities for our kids, whether it's agriculture, CTE, or college and career readiness, whatever it may be. But I'd like to see us, give more opportunities to our kids.
Yeah, without a doubt. And you mentioned some really great industries right there. And do you often see that these students go through their college and they head back to Pana, local businesses reaching out to them? And is that, or at least is that the ideal?
Yeah, that's the idea. It's kind of grow your own, right?
Absolutely.
Grow your own industry so they can come back and support the good work that we do here. So that's what I'd like to see.
That's great. That's great. Is Pana School District working at all? Not maybe a direct partnership there, but do you have conversations with local businesses? Do you try to do events like this?
Well, that's what we'd like to see, as we continue to build upon this. It's still in the early days of my career here, but I'd like to get more of those conversations started for sure.
Absolutely. Have you heard Christian County CEO?
Yes, we have Christian County CEO. We have
Yeah.
we have a student that's participating right now in the CEO program over in Taylorville.
I thought I did remember that they did have one Pana student with them. So that's a really cool way to get local businesses involved and even for them to start their own business. Is there any push to have more Pana Pana students get involved in that CEO?
Yeah, I would love to see more kids get involved, and I think it's just getting involved with what some of their future goals may be,
Yeah.
and having conversations with some of those kids. But I'd like to see our participation grow for sure.
Sure, it's really grown in popularity over here. I have no doubt that it'll pick up in Pana School District there. So it's really cool to hear about the long-term goals there. Let's talk long-term goals for you, Jessica. I know you got a superintendent bid in mind there, and with your experience with your education, looks like you got it.
Well, and what I see myself doing right now is, as far as goals for the district, is building upon our culture here, building a positive school culture where people want to be here, every day.
Yeah.
And enjoy the work that they do, and students enjoying being a part of this community as well. And I also am focusing on data-driven instruction. Take a look at like where we are, and specifically target some specific areas of growth and improvements that we can make. So those are my main areas of focus right now, and also just providing some social emotional support for our kids.
Yeah, absolutely. How do you continue to motivate staff? I know it can be tough day after day, and even teachers have their slumps right there. What are some of those tactics you use now to keep those teachers engaged?
Well, I think it's being present. It's being involved and knowing what goes on in the day to day. It's not easy to do, but I think the more more visible that we are and more involved in what's going on in the day to day, the more support that we can provide our teachers.
Absolutely. Just having an administrator that knows what it looks like inside that classroom, knows what the teachers are going through. I'm sure that just helps in your decision making and in conversations with them.
Right. Exactly.
Absolutely. Really, really awesome there. Let's talk a little bit more. We talked motivating there, your superintendent goals. What else do we need for Pana School District here? What else do you want to bring up today?
Well, I just think that we've got a lot of great things going on here in our district, and just fortunate to have what we have, and staff working together just to do our best for our kids. We've got some great athletic programs and just opportunities, for our students. So just continue to building upon that as we look to the future.
Absolutely. We talked a little bit about capturing kids' hearts and more of a high school program there. Can you break that that whole organization down a little bit more for us?
Well, actually, I'm still getting my training in the program,
Cool.
but there are a lot of great aspects to it, and a lot of it is just setting the expectations, for your classroom, coming together as a group, and creating a social contract so everybody agrees on those norms of the day-to-day conversations and what goes on during your lessons and in your classroom. But then just addressing kids' needs, what do they need on an individual basis, and focusing on some of the positive, right? And recognizing that not only in our classrooms, but in our buildings with our staff, and just making this a good place to be.
Oh, 100%. And in our last couple of minutes here, there have been conversations around the country, actually, technology and social media posts. How has Pana School District been faring with all of that? Threats? We've heard crazy things, stories from all around the country there. What is Pana doing to kind of get ready for those types of situations?
So we're doing our best to just prepare our staff and make sure that they know how to respond to any kind of threats that may take place, around us. And it's just staying in the know, knowing what's going on in other schools around us too, and how they're addressing situations. But, part of our job too is staying ahead of the negative. So I'm going to look at it like that. Like on our Facebook page, on our website, we try to share as much positive that's going on as possible, because there are a lot of good things going on. And sometimes we get bogged down by the negative. So we're staying ahead of it with the positive things that are going on in the day-to-day here at Pana School District.
100%. As you said right there, it is easy to think about negative things happening, but you can't find many of them in Pana School District from all the things we were talking about today. So Jessica, I really thank you for taking the time being here with us today. Any final words for our listeners out there?
No, I just want to thank you for your time this morning, and it was nice to share a little bit about what we're doing here in the Pana School District with the community.
I'm so happy we could get that out to the listeners, and I always enjoy Jessica Miller on the phone line with us today, District Administrator for Pana School District. We got to thank our sponsors here on the WTIM Pana Morning Show. It's our title sponsor, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, along with Pizza Man, Noren's Hardware, your Pana Save a Lot, Whiskey Bill's Saloon and Liquor Emporium, the City of Pana, and Locked and Loaded Limited. You've been listening to WTIM, your information station.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason. It is his United Nations swan song.